after 8 years under President Barack Obama.
Passion and dedication.
8 years of political progression.
Thank you, God bless you. And may he forever bless.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
In the summer of 2015, Donald Trump formally announced his candidacy for President of the United States. Throughout his campaign, he successfully divided the nation through hate speech, violence, and discrimination. With no political background, Donald Trump went from reality star to the GOP nominee.
Close your eyes a minute. Imagine your sister or your daughter when we have a country led by a guy like Donald Trump.
If I were to run, I'd run as a Republican. They're the dumbest group of voters in the country. Donald J. Trump.
The people that support Trump is real. And I think a lot of times it gets sort of stereotyped, or, people say that, well, these are people that are not very bright or people that have these kinds of attitudes. I think it really reflects a frustration in the country that Washington, D.C. is detached and is not really responsive to what people are concerned about.
We're going to bring back a lot of good things, including common sense, to the White House.
I think the statement, "Make America Great Again," is, I think it's something that, because obviously America is great in its own way, okay, but we are certainly not as great as we used to be, because whether people want to admit it or not, we are being surpassed in a lot of areas around the world by other countries, in education, economically speaking. Just look at the news every day and see how divided we are as a nation over some of the the most I don't want to say trivial, but for lack of a better word, trivial matters that aren't really part of the big picture. And I think we do need someone to make America great again, because the way things stand overall, I don't think we're the greatest country in the world anymore. And I'd love to see that change, and I think Donald Trump can do that.
Donald Trump is the person I want leading this nation. He's the only person I can trust. He's the only candidate I believe truly loves America.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
How could any woman vote for a man who treats women?
Oh, come on. The guys I work with say that stuff every day. Give me a break.
How his comment, grab him by the pussy, that was uncalled for, and the way he responded to it, it was very nonchalant, like he didn't even really care.
And you can make it as, oh yeah, that's a pussy, but it was description of his behavior. It wasn't just walking on the top.
We have a guy running for president who says, because I'm a billionaire, because I'm famous, I can do anything I want to a woman, and it's okay. And he's actually says he's done it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a textbook definition of assault. That's sexual assault. It's a crime. But the future president of the United States, quote unquote, saying that? Think of any president in American history, assuming the technology had been available. Can you imagine any president, even the worst one, getting up at 3:30 in the morning and tweeting vitriol about a woman's body, calling her pigs and slobs? This goes to character, guys. This goes to who we are as a nation.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're sending people that have lots of problems. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. Donald Trump, June 2015.
Like what he's talking about is a little bit out of place, and he's very disrespectful to people, to human beings in general. Like, he doesn't have the right to insult people, and he doesn't have the right to say that everybody we are equal, we are different. Some people come to make business, some people come to work, some people come to have a better life for their families.
I find it incredibly offensive, as a daughter of immigrants. My parents worked so hard to get to this country, and they have continued to work hard for the past 21 years. They've paid taxes every year. They go to work. They're contributing members of society. I feel like they have every right to be in this country as much as anybody else who got here a couple years ago.
We are all scared with what will happen if he won the election, because of what he's been saying that he will do to the Latina. So we are not, we are nervous. We are very nervous if he wins. I don't think he will offer me anything. I don't know if he will do anything for me. He will not care about my family.
I feel like if he wins, things are just gonna get worse. People are just gonna feel free to be open about their hatred towards marginalized communities. I feel like certain resources might go away. I don't know that I'll be able to go to class or walk to class or walk home at night.
The Quran is very interesting. A lot of people say it teaches love, but there's something there that teaches some very negative vibe. Donald J. Trump, 2015.
I believe that he have a lot of information that he does not show, and what he is saying, or part of what he is saying, is just to attract as much as possible of voters to himself. But he is a businessman. He has 70 years old of experience. Impossible that he does not know Islam. It's like someone who does not know the sun. You know what I mean? Impossible. He knows what is Islam exactly. Okay, if he doesn't know, please come and know. And this is for everyone. We are here in America, and we are open society. We're not a closed society, not a secret society. Open society, and you can read Quran anywhere. You can go online, go to any library, you will get it. Okay, so the end result is that know more about Islam if you don't.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a complete and total shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on. Donald J. Trump, 2015.
Muslim is what? Everybody it doesn't be like terrorists. I love America. When I came from my country, I don't have anything. Just I start working here for my life, and then I did everything. I got everything from everything. Even I don't have anything when I came here. I was 18 with my family, and then Alhamdulillah, I got everything working, making money, my life, got married, everything I got in America. My country didn't give me anything.
I'm American by choice. I came to the United States fully aware of my obligations and my privilege to be here. I chose to be an American and took advantage of the great opportunity that this country afforded me.
That's the one you think that is going to be the best. Okay, early elections started already. All the libraries are available for you for election. Please, we need to come out of the shell.
Okay, everyone is responsible for his good deeds and bad deeds. This is what I'm saying also to the Muslims who are for Donald Trump. I'm telling them a message: "Inna al-hasanat yuzhibna as-sayyi'at," which means good deeds erase bad deeds. Do a lot of good deeds. That's it.
Election Day was highly anticipated around the world.
This is no time to turn that train around. This is time to step on it. It's time to move faster. America never bends. We never break. We never bow. We never yield. finish line in the 21st century. There's not a thing we cannot do. So vote. Get your friends out. Every single vote counts.
Democrats and Republicans hosted watch parties, anxiously awaiting the announcement of the 46th President of the United States of America.
So in the coming hours, we'll know if all of our work was just enough to pull it through. So looking forward there. The whole country's up, pretty much a toss-up right now, so fantastic. We'll see how it goes.
Although polls put Hillary Clinton ahead of Donald Trump, as the night progressed, Trump began winning states, and some people watched their worst nightmare begin to unfold.
And as a woman, I'm feeling very unsheltered right now for my rights, for my reproductive rights, and as a minority, I'm also concerned. But I'm more scared for my Black friends, and I'm really terrified for my friends in the LGBTQ community.
In the early morning hours of November 9th, 2016, media sources declared Donald J. Trump the winner of the presidential election, crediting him with 279 electoral college votes over his opponent, Secretary Clinton. Republicans rejoiced, while others began to imagine what life would be like under the Trump-Pence administration.
I don't know that I'll be able to contain my tears from the classmate who sat next to me today with his Trump shirt, you know. I think just one look and it's going to be a long day.
In cities across the country, hundreds of thousands gathered in the streets protesting the new president-elect.
We're here to protest the election of Donald Trump because he is a racist politician. He's an obvious criminal. He's a con, and he's not fit to run this country.
The majority of America is incredibly racist, and it was very scary to see that everywhere around me are people who legitimately hate people like me. They hate trans people, people of color, they hate immigrants, and I am all of those things. And it's scary, for me and for my loved ones that something could happen to them in Donald Trump's America.
I'm really scared for all the young men and boys out there who for the past 8 years, I believe, have had someone that's really concise and who thinks before he speaks, and who stands up for people even if he doesn't believe in them, and is a strong leader and a good man. And now, for the next 4 years, who are these young men and these boys going to look up to, and who are they going to think of when they think of a strong leader and a good man?
You're awake, by the way. You're not having a terrible, terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us.
This is our country.